Hello all, welcome to Hacker Associate and CTF Challenges. In this hacking episode, we are going to explore a Netmon box which is available in Hack the Box, and I'm going to show you the tips and tricks to get the flag. And in this hacking episode, you're going to learn about the manual exploitation, and hopefully in the end you will get the root flag. Let's begin. Now I'm going to walk through to the Netmon. So Netmon IP address is 10.10.10.152, and Netmon recently retired CTF VM on Hack the Box with the objective is capture the user and the root flag. So how to capture the user flag and how to capture the root flag. So let's begin. So first, okay, is we know, okay, like we need, okay, like some scanning software. So I'm using, okay, Nmap. You can scan using a Nmap, and you can identify the open ports. So in my case, I'm able to identify this post 21 and 21, okay, have an anonymous login. Then we have a 80 and then 135 139. So you can see this is a summary. So you can use a Zenmap. You can also use, okay, like Sparta. There are many tools are available, okay, for scanning. So in my case, you can see Nmap with minus A is called aggressive scan, and I will scan this IP address and identify these ports are open, which is 21 139 445 80 and 135. And a further look into 21, so you can see here FTTP, okay, we have here anonymous FTP login allowed. So in this case, what do you mean by this? So directly you can log in, okay, using an anonymous user. So how to connect using FTP? This is the command. So you can simple connect using this command 10.10.10.152 and then port number 21. So once you connect to the 21, you can see your username and just enter the username anonymous, and then same password you can put. Maybe is the wrong password, so let me again check. Control Z. So if you enter the correct password, you're able to log into this particular FTP anonymous and then anonymous. Now you can see I have logged in, okay, to this FTP server. Now what you have to do is simple, you can just type dir or ls command. So in my case, you can see these are the particular files, okay, I have found. So further, if you go down, this FTP I connected, and when I tap the ls command, you can see these are the information, okay, I got it here. When I try to connect, okay, using a FTP, so one we have a like program file, users and windows. So you can see this is the users part. So simple, you can go to the user and then simple dir, and then here you can see this is the administrator. So once you go to the administrator part, just like this, here you can check it here like cd administrator and then cd public, and you will get the flag of the user. So user flag, okay, like is very easy to identify. The only part, okay, we have to work, okay, on the root part. So even you can go like that. Let me go with cd administrator, copy, and then you can paste using control shift plus v, and then when you just type here dir. So right now I don't have access here, by the way. So let me go to the user section. So again dir. So I don't have a privilege here, okay, for administrator. So in my case, what I can do is I can directly go to the user part. So let me again put Control Z, again try to connect to the FTP and then anonymous. Maybe typo error. You can go to the users. Best way is just simple copy from here and then paste it. Just copy here and then paste. So once you go to this directory, okay, you will get a user flag. Simple, just type ls, and you can also use ls minus la. Go to cd public dir, and here you can see, okay, you have a user flag. Simple, okay, you can download using a mget command. So simple mget user.txt, just put y, and then it is downloaded in your system. So how to check? Simple, you can open a new terminal, just type ls, and here is user.txt. Just type here cat command and cat user.txt. This is a flag, okay, for a user. So now in the case of, okay, like a root flag. So how to identify the root flag, or how to get it the root flag, means how to root this particular machine. So what I did is, okay, like I went to, okay, again, FTP. So here you can see, okay, like we have these options are available here. You can see we have, like here, this particular folder is available called as payseller. And when you go to this particular directory, you will get, okay, this old backup file. You just download this backup file, and when you do the cat command, which is here, so I downloaded this particular old backup file, and here is the password I got it, okay, which is already available. You can easily see I have downloaded this old file, and I have tried to open this file, okay, using a leaf pad. And here you can see this is the username and this is the password. So by the way, this is the old backup, and the current right now year is 2019. So you can see I have replaced 2018 to 2019. This is our password. So when you go to like this Mozilla, so simple, just type 10.10.152. When you press enter, you will see, okay, like web server is running, okay, on this particular IP address. So here we need a username and the password. Okay, so it's simple, okay, I identify the username and the password using, okay, like this backup file. So same thing, okay, you can easily do, okay, using here, right? So here, okay, there are many folders are available. You can again connect it and download this old backup file, which I did here, same thing here, right? So you can easily see, okay, I went to this section, this folder, okay, you can easily check it here, the other file, and I directly moved, okay, this program data and dir, and here you can see these are the particular files are available, and I downloaded, okay, like this particular file, old backup, and using a lift pad I have identified the username and the password, which is here. Now directly you can log in, okay, this particular username and with the password. So here, okay, I want to capture, okay, using a Bubsuit. So what we need is we need a authenticate cookie. So when you logged in, okay, to this particular account, whatever the cookie will come, okay, based on this cookie, okay, we are going to create a user inside the Windows box, and then, okay, like we are going to call this particular, okay, user, and we identify the root flag. So how to do that? So in this case, okay, what I have to do is simple. You can see this is nothing but the PRTG network monitor. So if you just type here on the other terminal, just type here search exploit and just type here PRTG, and you will get, okay, like lot of exploits are available here. Or simple, okay, if you do research on your Mozilla, just like this, you can go and just type here Google, and you will get it here, okay, there will be a lot of exploration are available, and you will get all recommendation like what you have to do in the next. So I'm going, okay, like to the Google PRTG network monitor exploit. So here, okay, you will get one script, okay, on exploit DB. You can see this is the script. Simple, you can go open link in new tab. So what I did is here, okay, like after the username and login, and then you can see these scripts, okay, I have downloaded, which is here. You can check it here. This is the GitHub, and then this is the script we have to run using a cookie. This is a parameter, and here, okay, I have to enter the cookie. So how you will get this cookie? So in this case, okay, like what I can do is I can directly download this particular file. So here, okay, like you will get it here in my desktop. So this is my desktop. Let me go to the hack the box ls, and here is my this is the old backup file where we got a username and the password, and here is a script. So let me go to this PRTG ls, and here you can see this is exploit. So how to work with this? So simple, okay, you need a username. So let me close everything. So here, okay, this is the username and we need a password. So password, okay, I have captured, okay, like above. So this is the password, current password. Copy it and then paste it here. And before this, okay, like click here login, I have to intercept on, and then go to browser and then login. So once you log in, don't save it. You can see this is the username and this is the password, right? And this is the cookie which I'm talking about. Simple click here forward. So log into this system, forward, complete forwarded, forward. So let's check, okay, like this open not. So once it open, okay, you will see, okay, like the browser. So it is nothing but the welcome.htm. So again go to forward and then again it will open shortly. So once it open, okay, whatever the cookie you have collected here, this cookie we require, okay, right? This is the authenticate cookie. This is a cookie we require. You just simple copy paste this cookie using this exploit whatever we have downloaded. So let me go here with copy and let me again check this is authenticated. Okay, go to again forward. Okay, so this is the cookie, final cookie. Let me again copy it. Once you copy the cookie, then what you have to do is you can simple run this script using prtg and then create a user. So in my case, what I have did is you can see the simple run this script and create a user. So this is the user. So here, okay, this is a URL. I'm going to paste it here. And basically, actually, like I'm going to create a user with this username pentest and the password with this. So automatically this script will create a user, okay, inside this Windows box. So put the URL which is here http and then our IP address is 10.10.10.152 and then okay you just put okay like C flag and then your cookie what you have copied, and once you are done automatically it will create a user, okay, inside this particular IP address in this inside this Windows box. So let me go here and remove this and then press enter. So you can easily check it here, okay, it's going to create a user, okay, like with user pentest and the password is called as capital P3 and capital 3 exclamation. So automatically it will create, okay, like a user, okay, inside the Windows box, and after that you can simple what you can do is you can call, okay, like this user and you will get the root flag. So how to do that? So I'm using, okay, like this impacket tool, or we can say the script. You can simple run this script like that. You can see like python ps.exe.py and then user and then this is the password at the IP address. You will get, okay, like this, like direct the shell and you can directly go to the administrator desktop and you will get the root flag here. This how, okay, like you can easily get the root flag, okay, in the case of netmon. So it will take a little bit time, okay. So once this is done, okay, once the user is created automatically you can simple run this command like python ps.exe.py and then user and then password and hit that IP address. You directly get a prompt here. This is the Windows shell and you can go to the desktop and this is the path user administrator desktop and then you'll get the flag. I hope this video is informative for you. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned with me